welcome back to It's Only Paper. I'm Lisa and today I'm going to be working in my new Smile journal. I've only done a couple of pages, but I have thoroughly enjoyed it so far. So today I'm going to be talking about journal prompts, and we're going to be doing something fun today, and this is something I'm going to encourage you to do if ever you're stumped with an idea of what you want to journal. I'm jumping straight in today, by the way, no big chatter, I just want to get creative. Inside each of my kits, this one's inside out, you get a little mini magazine, and this one is the August one, and I always include some journal prompts, and they're just really fun to use. So I really recommend giving journal prompts a go. I also share them in my Patreon community. We have like a prompt stroke challenge once a week, every Tuesday. And I've got like, I think there's probably like 90 odd of them now. There's so many, but they're really fun. I'm going to be working on one today for the upcoming September kit. And that prompt is something that made you smile. And we were talking, how did it come about? We were talking in our Patreon chat group the other day, and that was it. One of the girls was talking about her hate for glitter. That's how it came about. And then, and somebody said that, one of the girls, that she's a school teacher, and she actually told the kids that she was allergic to glitter so that they didn't have to use it, which I thought was really funny. So then we got talking about white lies, and what lies have you told your children? Not sort of like big lies, but just little lies that we tell our kids just to make our lives a little bit easier. And there were some really fun stories, all definitely journal worthy. These are the things I like journaling about the most. So I decided to tell a story about the kids and my little white lie to them, which was when the music played, when the ice cream van went around, it meant that he'd run out. And then that way you didn't have any panicking about them wanting an ice cream. So they didn't find out until a few years ago. And they always thought that was the thing. Now, I really want to tell this story. I don't obviously have a photo of the ice cream van going around and the children being sad because he'd run out of ice cream. Obviously, I don't have a photo of that. So I'm just going to choose any random photo. I went through my bag of photos, and there was this of when the children first started school. And what I've got in this bag of photos are lots and lots of photos that are like accidental prints, or like this one, you can see it wasn't great. It didn't print out very well. So I've printed it, a second time. So I'm actually going to use it as a double print. I think that will look really cool. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to tell a story and just have a little bit of fun, and I want to use lots of parts of the new September kit as well. I've been using it already. I actually used it on this page. This was a Patreon page. It's quite a personal one, so I've just shared it on there. So if you are a member of that community, you've got the video to go with that one. That was the extra video this month. So we are going to work on this one. Oh, I've still got this one here. So I'm excited to do this. I'm actually going to use the torn bit already. I like the idea of that. I do like those hearts, but I want the torn bit in the middle. We're going to have the photos there. And then I think we'll have this one here. I think that will break it up really nicely. Yes, I am liking this already. I'm thinking about adding some layers. I think what I'll do is, I'm not going to make the same mistake this time. This time I am going to add my holes straight away, because I make this mistake every single time. Let's line this up. But I'm going to add a trim to that side. And I'm going to use a border punch for the side. So I'll pop this on the side. Apologies if you can hear the washing machine. Our daughter's moving out of home tomorrow, so I'm just having a quick fix. I want to get this video so that I can edit it ready for Monday before she goes. I need to trim this. It feels like such a huge deal. We've been really fortunate that the kids haven't moved far with uni. She was in Guildford half an hour away, and he's now in Winchester about 45 minutes away. So like the other evening, for example, I was really missing him and just fancied a hug, and called up, and he didn't have any plans. His flatmates were all either out or working, so we just went over. We had Holly with us and we just drove over, got Chinese and just sat around his table, and it was so nice. And that's been the nice thing, like with her being only a short distance away, we have a Starbucks at the services. Just, oh, I quite like that actually with that edge. Just 15 minutes between the two of us, or we did have, and it was just perfect, just to go and meet there. Or like if ever she's needed something or forgotten something. She had a problem with her sat-nav one time and was driving to the Peak District to her boyfriend, so we were able just to meet at the services 15 minutes away, and Aid was able to try and help her. So it's been really nice, and I know we are really lucky to have had them that close, and lots of people don't. It's for 2 years, and because she's got a job at Waitrose, it's not like now she's older, obviously, 'cause she's doing her masters. It's not like she's going to be coming home term times, so it feels like a big deal. So I thought I would get this craft fix in this morning, and then I'm set for Monday there. That's my base. Let's pop this on here. Now what I'm going to do is the usual thing when I want to add layers. I'm not sticking it down completely in the middle. I'm going to leave the bits there free, and then I can tuck things in. We had a bit of a date night last night. Holly went into London to visit her old uni friend for dinner. So we had a bit of a date night. Aid saw that there's a new American Horror Story that started, Dollhouse. Have you seen that? If you're into that kind of thing. It was very creepy and very scary. It's just, I don't like dolls anyway. They really creep me out. This is from the kit. It's like wax paper. And I've used it already. I made a pocket with it. So I want to use it again. This time, I'm going to tear that. And this is going to be part of our layers. Great to do that if you don't have enough to go all the way underneath. This works perfectly, because then you've got your layers underneath and you're not wasting all that bit there in the middle. Because you don't need all that, do you? You just need the little bit that's on display. So this works perfectly. Let's tuck that under. I do like the wax papers. I think they're really fun. Like that. I like those layers there. I think that looks really fun. And then we're going to do the same on here. So has anybody else got any big changes coming up? Kids going off to uni? Anything like that? I've just felt so on edge lately. I think it's just, we've had so many changes going on at home. Just one after another, some overlapping. And it's just been a lot going on lately. And yeah, it just really catches up with you, doesn't it? Right, what else have I got? Got some bits and pieces from this kit that I've been using, which could be fun. We don't need the pumpkins or anything. I've also got this one here. I want to pop the kids' photos on there. Well, I'll tell you what I have got. This could work really well. Got an envelope. We could have that coming out the side actually, and then have a tag coming out, because there is a tag in the kit, and the journaling could pull out from the side. I'm liking that. I do want some colour though. which ones shall we have? Let's have, oh, I know which ones we're going to have. I've got the blue hearts. We use those. I was talking to my patrons the other day about these strip papers that I create. I just like to touch base every now and then just to make sure that everyone's happy with what they're receiving, and I asked how people felt about the strip papers, and I got a really positive reaction, so I'm pleased about that because I really like them too. So I'm glad everybody else does, but I just wanted to check just to make sure that you use them, that you like them. So thank you to all of you who responded, and anybody else, let me know if you also like them, if it's something you find easy to use. Where did that blue, oh there it is. We use the blue hearts as well. I like those, we pop those, that adds a nice little bit of colour. I just really enjoy cutting them up. I have to say, sometimes it's really nice to go back on an old memory, and sometimes it's not until you are chatting with others and you think of something like this. I'd completely forgotten about this, and then you think, oh my goodness, I want to journal that. And that's what I think is wonderful about this hobby. You sort of remember all these bits and pieces and you think, yes, I need to document that. So let's get these photos down like that. Perfect. I won't completely cover Louis up, just do a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, the timeline is probably kind of right on these photos, but it doesn't have to be perfect, does it? You don't even need a particular photo to tell a story. You could still tell the story. I just happen to have a whole bag of photos, so I thought, why not? So there we go. I'm going to grab the tag, wherever that is, to go in there. That will be perfect. Here's the tag here, so that can pull out nicely. Oh, that goes really well. I might do something with the string as well. And the other thing I wanted to use, I've got some sequins. I had an idea about those. I have got, my desk is such a mess here. Some hearts. Where are the hearts from the kit? In each kit we have got a bag of watercolor hearts. There's loads of them, all like turquoises and pinks. The watercolor hearts made by Nadine from Craftine. I'll link her below. I use them on my Nan's page as well, and I've got a few left, so I thought they would be really fun to use. I'm thinking actually on there would be nice. Yeah, there's quite a few in the pack. We haven't got die cuts this month. We're changing it up. We have got a new look kit. We've got a new artist, Katie Moody, who's designed the papers. She's also designed this one here. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm really chuffed. We've got some really exciting things coming up with the kits now. A few changes, all positive changes, and yeah, this month we've got handmade die cuts instead, so that's what I'm using here. Also got alphabet stickers this month as well. That looks really cute. Now the idea I had with the stickers was the die cuts, you could then cut out the little words on the pattern paper and stick them onto the hearts. You've got stickers as well. I'm just waiting for the stickers to come. They haven't arrived yet. So let's have the smile as well. So yeah, we've got stickers, we've got alphabet stickers, we've got loads and loads of fun things. I'll leave the link to the kit below, by the way. Let's pop those on there. So yeah, you can cut all these bits out. One of the other reasons why I started telling my kids that, my kids had a very healthy diet when they were growing up. I forgot I've got a cup of coffee on the go. I didn't encourage sugar, and I made everything from scratch. So they did have a very, very healthy upbringing. So that was initially why we started that with the ice cream thing. Right, I wanted to create something using the sequins. Oh, I've also got this here. Let's cut this out, cut a couple of this bits out. And then I want to start working on the other idea that I had. I do love the embellishment postcards in the kit. Let's pop that on there. Or should we have it that side? What side do you think? I think this side. Let's do that. And I've popped the little one there, and I think I'm going to add this one down here. Yeah, so although the kids, we didn't get ice cream from the ice cream van, I used to make them all my own treats. So I'd make homemade ice cream, homemade treats. I literally made everything from scratch for them. I even, when they were really little, made my own ketchup. They never ever had formula. They only ever had boob milk until they were over the age of 2, even for their cereals. So yeah, I was fanatical about their health and their eating. Everything was organic. So yeah, which is also why I make everything from scratch now, because I just always have. I've just eased off a lot, and we have treats now, which we never used to. Never used to have fizzy drinks in the house. In fact, that's another layout that I would like to make. I want my stripy paper next. All right, I've got an idea. We're going to fold this over. I don't know if this is going to work. This might not work, but I'm going to carry on chatting and see what happens. Yeah, so they never had fizzy drinks or sugary drinks. And then Ada and I got married in Florida. And the day before the wedding, my dad took the kids to Cocoa Beach with his wife for the day. And Ada and I had a day at Discovery Cove. It's a little bit like a honeymoon before the wedding. And it wasn't until several years later that I happened to find a video that my dad had done of the children. Oh, have I come to the end of this double-sided tape? I think I have. Yeah, I found a video of the children drinking fizzy drinks on Cocoa Beach. It was Diet Right was what he used to drink. And so they were 5 and 7, sat on the beach, shorts and t-shirts, drinking Diet Right and getting very, very excited, tipping that can back, and him and his wife were so excited and they loved it. So there was me for all those years thinking they'd never have a fizzy drink, and they had. It didn't kill them. I was just very OTT with it all back then. But, you have to do what you think's right, don't you, when you're a mum? I find it really funny now. I was horrified at the time. Thankfully it was quite a few years later, so I did see the funny side of it. Right, let's pop this in here. I'm trying to make a shaker card. That's what I'm doing. Let's just pop that there for a minute. And then I thought I would include the sequins. I don't think I'm going to need all of these actually. Let's tip some out like that. Actually, that works really, really well. So that's going like that. Oh no, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to cut the heart out on that side. I just remembered. Right, let's see. The idea was you can look through it to see the kids, so it's like a frame. Right, so do it this way so it doesn't stick together. And then I need to try and get the heart exactly the same. I should have cut them together. That would have been much better, because it might not work now. Let's try it anyway. That's what happens when you're talking, isn't it? Right, let's see if this works. So you've got the little baggie. we're going to make a shaker card. So let's get a bit more. Actually, the tape's still okay. So we're going to pop that this side, pop that side. And then these will go in here. Like that. And we're going to add some more tape top and bottom. I need this to stay in place because we don't want the bag shifting. I've just realised the actual bag is sideways, but it doesn't really matter because it's got little printed hearts on. You get the little cello bag and the sequins in the kit as well. It was just something I was packing up the sequins the other night thinking about it, and I thought, oh, that's a nice idea. I do that all the time. I think my most creative times when I really want to create is when I'm packing bits for the kits. And sometimes it can take me ages to pack because I have so many ideas. Sometimes, you know, when you really, really get an urge to create, it feels a bit like that. I've taken now, though, to try and writing down the ideas, but a lot of the time I then don't get the time then afterwards because I'm so busy then after kit packing to go and make it. But this is one I've remembered and that I really wanted to do. It's not perfect. You can see a little bit of the white underneath, but it's not the end of the world. Remember, it's only paper. So what, there's a little bit of white showing. I don't claim to be a perfectionist, and I never will be a perfectionist. This is just about having fun with paper and telling stories. There, we've got our little shaker. Let's trim off the extra, actually the extra bits don't really matter there. But what we do want is to have the holes in there. Kind of feel I should have a little bit of something top and bottom. Well, I've got the hearts here, that would be quite nice. Or the other thing actually would be some washi tape. I might use this actually. Let's pop that there. Washi tape would be a good one though, wouldn't it? Just to run along. So let me know if you've got funny stories of your kids that you've never documented. I need to do the Diet Right one, don't I? I need to do that one. I'd love to know, yeah, what kind of stories are jogging your memory that you haven't told that you think you need to document? Because it's not until sometimes when you start chatting with people that it jogs your memory. Oh, I've got these heart ones as well. Yeah, that it jogs your memory and you think, oh my goodness, yes, I'd forgotten about that. So I'd love to know what has jogged your memory and what are you wanting now to go back and journal. That's when you need a smile journal or just a random journal for happy memories or little conversations, quotes, things like that. Sometimes it's just all the random stuff, isn't it? Let's have this one. So you get 2 sheets of the papers. You just can't go wrong with a heart. I pop that one on the bottom there, and then I'm pretty much done. I was going to do happinesses together. These two have always been such good friends. There, I need the holes in there. I've got to figure out where we're putting it. The idea was that the kids' faces would be in the heart. So let's turn that over. Oh, I've moved. I've got one in there. Let's try that again. Could actually use a clip. That would work really well, wouldn't it? A binder clip to hold it in place. And then we've just got the one here. Let's see if my idea worked. Let's pop that in there, that works. And then that there, yes, that did work. Was it this one? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't want to go in. That is so cool. So we've got like a little extra page there. Oh, we've also got these hearts. I could use those another time. I've got to journal on the tag. I'm chuffed with that. I think this is turning out to be a very fun page. I've got loads of sequins left, which is quite cool. I could even find something to go around the outside of the heart. I might do that. I did want to grab the alphabet stickers to do the word together. I really like that. I think we've got all that. No, you know when sometimes you end up adding too much to a page. I've got my little alphabet stickers, so let's have the word happiness is together. You get so many little alphabet stickers. I am so pleased. This is the third project I'm using these on, and I've still got loads left. So I want to do the tag and just keep wondering now. Right, and I want to do something for that. I wonder if the oil pastels will work to cover that up around the outside. Let's go with a pink. They will, kind of. Let's do it like that. Oh, sugar. Whoops. Went through. I didn't realise there was a little hole there. I didn't do that so well, did I? Didn't notice it though. There. I think as well, when you've got like a child's type page, you can get away with things as well. I will need to find a way of cleaning that. Although I will probably end up clipping something. It's not the end of the world. I did want to add some word strips. Let's use the having fun. I just wanted to add something to the little shaker page. Actually, do you know, I just had a thought. To cover that bit up there, we could use these. Yes, that works really well. Perfect. There's always a way, isn't there? Where was that word strip that I just cut out? Ignore me, that won't work. I put that over and then it covered up part of Holly's face, which I don't want to do. So I will leave that. I am just going to add these strips along the bottom, and I'm just going to take the favourite out of here as well. I'm pleased with how this has turned out. And now I'm just going to get on with my journaling. Something else I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the hearts there and just fold this up like that and staple that in place. And I've got green staples in there. Let's take off those bits, and then I'm going to start working on my tag, but I think that looks a bit nicer than the plain string. So there we go. I've done the story front and back about the ice cream van, and I've added smile today. I am really chuffed with that. I think that's gone really, really well. I think it looks really cute. And I've used up a couple of old photos that I had lying around. I've used this month's kit, which I am really pleased with. I love all the little layers there. And I've made a shaker as well, which I'm really pleased with. That was really, really good fun. Lots of people often ask about how to use sequins. You can obviously stick them. I could have just stuck them in the centre of some of the flowers, which would have looked quite nice as well, with just a tiny little blob of glue. You could also do that. But, I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to use them on a different page. But I really hope you've enjoyed this today. I need to tidy my desk and then go and help Holly with her packing. We've got a big, big day coming up tomorrow. Gosh, I feel so, you know, when you just feel that sicky feeling. It's a big day for us this weekend. But thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will catch up with you on Thursday with a new video. Lots of love. Bye.